Hello, my tipsters. Welcome to Daily Tips with Monica. Thank you guys for coming to the premiere. I appreciate you guys' love and support. Make sure you guys are thumbsing up that live stream. If you have not connected to me, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, turn it to gray, and get into it. Make sure you hit that notification bell to all. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for coming. Tips on making your life simple to make room for things that matter the most. The question is, have you ever felt like what you actually need? What have you ever felt like what it is that you actually need in life to make yourself happy? When you discover having less stuff, fewer obligations, and more time, it makes room for the most important things in your life. With simplifying your life is important. Everything in your life takes up space. Things that take when it's mental space, physical space, or calendar space, you only have so much room. Everything you do, everything you own, and everyone you spend time with costs you something. And when you have a lot of stuff, it costs you a lot. Simplifying your life will give you more time, space, and energy. The more space you have, the freer you'll be to truly enjoy everything in your life. So we're going to get into the tips. So um, let's make room for things that matter the most, guys. The first thing is declutter your house. Your environment affects how you feel physically and mentally. Whether you waste time looking for misplaced items or you grow overwhelmed every time you open your closet because you have too much stuff and you're wasting resources. A clean, organized space helps you feel more productive and energetic when you're living among a lot of clothes, stacks of papers, and piles of dishes. When you have fear, it's a worry about you that will be uh, feel like a weight lifted, and you have the energy to take care of the items that you keep. Start decluttering your home and get rid of the things you don't need. So, what it's saying is declutter your home. You know how like some people they hoarder things and they just be buying up stuff, and Lord have mercy, you go in their house, they got so much stuff you barely can't sit down. But you know what I'm saying? You're not buying I feel like this when you have all this clutter, you're not buying it because you need it, you buying it because you want it and it's just sitting there wasting space in your home. Like I have clothes, y'all, that I need to go through right now. I'm gonna be honest, that I need to go through right now and get rid of. So I do need to declutter some things. I need to so don't feel bad that you need to declutter, but just declutter the things that's in your house that you don't need, or what I'm saying, you don't really, if it's not really serving a purpose in your home, if you really don't need it and you don't really want it, go ahead and get rid of it. There's nothing wrong with getting rid of some things, even if some people like, well, somebody gave me this, but does it really add value to you? Does it really, do you really want it, or do you, it's just a sentimental thing? But if it's taking up too much space in your home, sometimes you have to just part ways with it. So let's make sure that we are decluttering our house and and removing things that are taking up too much space, like an old antique couch you know that you don't even sit on. Get rid of it. You can have an old, like an old chair. You just got it because you found, you got it because of sentimental value, but it's really just taking up too much space. Go ahead and part ways with it. Don't feel bad about trying to declutter your home and trying to make it a peaceful sanctuary. Because let me tell you something, if you can't go home and have peace, you can't go home and have nothing. I mean, you can't have peace in your home and feel comfortable and feel at peace at home. That's a problem. Like me, if I can't go home and get peace, it's a problem. Like something got to go. I'm just being real. Something got to go if I'm at home and I don't feel comfortable. So if that means me throwing away some stuff or getting rid of some stuff, hey, I got to do what I got to do. But I'll tell you one thing though, I am not going to be at home and without peace. And peace in the mind, peace in my spirit. And if it's some clothes or whatever that's taking up too much space to where I can't, you know what I'm saying, be comfortable or whatever, hey, it got to go. Oh, excuse me. It has to go, honey. Um, the second thing is, what is it? Jamel, please keep your foot off her, please. Let me finish this, Jam. All right, guys. So the second thing, I'm so sorry about that. The second thing is, get rid of bad mental habits. Um, Jamel, go sit down. Get rid of bad mental habits. Bad mental habits carry a lot of weight on your mind, like self pity, thinking of the past, and giving your power away to people is a few of the unhealthy habits that will drain you mentally. Clear your mind of clutter and unnecessary thoughts. Make space in your mind for positive thought. Be grateful, have compassion, and have a real talk with yourself. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, calm yourself down and take a breath, and remind yourself it does you no good and come up with some positive thoughts. So get rid of bad mental thoughts. Like, don't think so negative of things, and don't always give yourself a pity for, oh Lord, it's just me, Jesus, why this happened, why did this even happen, Lord? Or you know what I'm saying, I'm bad about this as well, or thinking of the past and like how I went through this and how I allowed this to happen, and I can't believe that this happened. I do think of the past, and then it makes me in my future become kind of like complacent, or kind of like self-doubt or doubting something because I'm my thinking of the past. Like, sometimes we can deny ourselves of a happy future because of the fact of thinking of the past and thinking about the past mistakes. And so we don't want to Lord, I don't know, but I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to the light. I guess the devil don't want me to get this out, but I'm gonna get it out. So I hope you guys can see me. If not, I just had to buy a ring light, but I don't know what happened to the light. Got the light on, so I guess they don't want the message to be out. But hey, I'm gonna still get this message out. Bless, best believe. So as I was saying, um, huh? Okay, hold on just a second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but the light is back on. So as I was saying about um getting rid of bad mental habits, don't speak, don't always think negative, and don't always have a pity party about yourself, and don't be feeling sorry for yourself. Lift yourself up. And don't give your power away to people. Because if people know they have power over you and know how to get you upset or know how to make you step out of character or something like that, or let you know, like, have power enough to make you change your mind about something that you want to do, you need to change that. You need to change that. You need to get rid of that. You need to get rid of that person, because guess what, that person is making you self-doubt yourself, and you will never want to self-doubt yourself ever. Do not live in self-doubt. And I'm learning that too. Like, you have to just let it go and let it flow, and whatever it be, whatever it be. So yes, clear your mind of unnecessary thoughts. And make and put space in your mind for positive thoughts like today is going to be a great day today. I'm going to exercise today. I'm going to, just today is going to be, I'm going to do something today that can make someone's day or things like that. Um, uh, you know, just be grateful. You just have a grateful spirit. Be grateful for things that, what I'm saying, that, how can I put, just be grateful for life, grateful and be happy about it. Like, you don't want to be in your life and never be happy and never be miserable. I'm telling myself that. Because, like, I'm in a situation now, like, I want to be happy, but I'm scared all in the same sense. And because of thinking of the past, and I'm like, I don't know. And in me, when it becomes too familiar of my past, usually what I do is like, oh, I got to go. Bye. And that's anything that, what I'm saying. I'm talking about like anything that I deal with. If it's something that's something from the past that I don't want to deal with, I get to the place where I think negative of it, and then I don't want to deal with it, and I'll end up walking away. So I'm trying to learn how to let things flow and just work on putting things in my space or making room for people that wants to make me happy. It's hard because if you ever been through a negative situation or a bad situation or anything like that, it's hard to just allow things to happen that is good for you. Um, so let's make sure we are getting rid of bad mental habits. Stop being in your head so much. I'll be honest, I'll be in my head all the time. I'll be like, Lord, 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 why this, why that? Let me do this, let me do that. Oh, this is so stressful. I'll be so stressed out. You'll stress yourself out. I promise you will stress yourself out. You will stress yourself out just always in your head. And I'm trying not to do that to myself. I am bad about that. I will stress myself out. So the third thing is cut out toxic people. If you have a friend who have an issue with everything or complains about everything and always negative, you need to cut them loose. Negative minded people can take up a lot of space in your life. Don't cut them off while they are going through things or going through. But you can set boundaries that are healthy. If you don't spend as much time with that person physically because you may dread the visit, sometimes the nicest thing you can do for yourself and for other person is to cut ties with them. Cutting toxic people frees up space for those who matter most in your life. And like it says, out toxic people. Like they said, cut out the toxic waste. If you're in a relationship or a friendship that is negative and then just taking up too much of your time and taking up too much of your space, let that crap go. Just do us both a favor. Just let it go. Let it go and let it flow. And you'll feel that weight just lifting off of you because you're not dealing with that no more. You're not dealing with that unhealthiness because it do takes a toll on you. So just cut out the toxic people. Yes, they're gonna be mad, they're gonna speak negative of you. But guess what? You ain't got to deal with it no more. And your mind is free. Your mind is free from the negativity. Your mind is actually free from it. And you can spend time dealing with people who want to spend time with you, that want to get to know you, want to be a great friend to you. That's who you want to take up, who you want to take up space with or take up time with. Those type of people, people that waste your time and they only thinking about themselves. You ain't got time. Excuse me. When you won't have time for people like that, you do not have time for people like that. You just don't. You don't have time for people like that because you don't want to be. I'm gonna say like, don't waste your years in a relationship when you're miserable. Don't waste all those years been dealing with a toxic person that does not want to be with you and just making your life miserable, and you just with them because the fact that y'all known each other, been together for years. Years doesn't mean nothing when it comes to happiness. Your happiness is what matters. So, um, the fourth thing is take charge of your money. It don't matter how much money you have. If you don't take charge of your financial situation, money will occupy too much space in your life. Commit to take charge of your money. Create a budget, establish clear goals, and your financial decision will become much simpler. You will spend less time, effort, and energy thinking about money once you take in charge of your income. There's a sense of peace when that comes to financial freedom. So take charge of your money. Um, like it says, money do take up. You do have to have money to pay your bills and things like that. But you want, I got to be good. I got to do better at this too, because I let, like me, I get to spending money like crazy. Like, kids want some chicken, I go get some chicken, or if I want this dress or I want this outfit or it's a sale, then I got to go spend my money. But you never know what may happen in the future, so you may need to put some of that money back. But I be like, but me myself, I be like, um, I really, 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 really want this, so I'm gonna get it. And then then something happens next week, then I ain't got the money. So take charge of your money. It's nothing wrong with buying yourself something, but maybe you can find something cheaper, or maybe you can wait until you actually have the money to get what you want. But make sure that we are taking charge of our money and budgeting it, and making goals of how and saving money. Because let me tell you, if a situation occur, you ain't got no money, baby, it shows. It does affect you. Because like, I remember my truck was out. I had, like me, I'm a crossing guard, so my truck was out. I had to walk in the cold up and down the street. I promise to God, I was walking up and down the street, up and down the street in the cold, standing in the cold. And I thank God that, I did have that second job and that I was getting paid that same week. So I found somebody to fix that truck, but but the only thing that was the problem was I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's 10, 20 degrees outside and I'm freezing. I had some days I had to catch a taxi to work and all of that. So, we just, it just was a lot for me. So I'm trying to save some money, because guess what? Things like that can happen. And you need a fix, or you may need a ride. Thank God I had got paid, because like I had to catch a taxi, because you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't depend on folks to do anything for you. You have to just figure it out on your own. Okay, the fifth thing is gain control of your time. You can never earn enough time. It is your most valuable resource. Yes, it's easy to waste time complaining, scrolling through social media, and waiting for things to happen. Don't go through life always busy and just passing time. Try to stop doing things that is wasting your time and start scheduling things that matter to you the most. So, okay. Um. So gain control of your time. Put your time and effort into things you want to do. Don't spend your time all day long doing nothing and waiting for somebody to make something happen for you. If you want something to happen for yourself, get out there and get it. Um, don't waste your time like that. Don't waste your time on people that uh that that are wasting your time. Don't spend all your precious time waiting on somebody to do something for you that you can actually do for yourself. Don't waste your time like that. If it's something that you need to be doing to help yourself, go ahead and do it. So so you won't waste your day. It's so much. I say I done wasted my time on a lot of stuff, or wasted my time waiting on somebody, or wasted my time trying to figure something out. So let's get control over our time and put our time and effort into things that are important to us. Let's make room for that, because if we don't make room for the things we want, we will never have it. So let's gain control of our time. Um, like we need to just schedule things that we want to do. If you want to take a walk in the park, take a walk in the park. If you want to go and to a movie and watch a good movie, go to the movies and watch a good movie. Or exercise or do things like that. But you don't always want to be all just sitting around doing nothing, because it does become boring. You don't want a boring life. Um. So okay, and so so those are the daily tips. But I do want to say this: life is complicated, guys. Sometimes simplifying things can feel like too much work, and it can be opposite of what you're expecting in your life. But you don't have to change it all at one time. Take each day and work at something. Just start removing things that are not important to you, to your everyday life. The less you own, the less you have, and the less time you invest in the things you don't want to do. Make your life simple, and there can be a great pleasure in enjoying life to the fullest, but you're simplifying it in so many different ways. So, oh, excuse me. Whew. So, guys, these are the daily tips. Um, I want to go ahead and recap the tips on making your life simple to make room for the things that matter the most. So, first, declutter your home. If there's things in your home that needs to be taken out or need to put on side the road, go ahead and declutter your house and get rid of some of the clothes you know you ain't finna wear. Number two, get rid of bad mental habits. Stay out your head. Don't think so negative. Don't worry about the past. The past is the past, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't give your power to other people. You choose your life the way you choose to live your life, and don't let nobody tell you how to live your life. Three, cut out toxic people. If it's someone in your life is very toxic to your life, and they don't mean you any good, it's time to cut them out your life. Choose you. Choose yourself. Choose your happiness. Choose your happiness. The fourth thing is take charge of your money. Let's make sure we're taking control over our money. We ain't just blowing it on stuff that we really don't need and stuff we really don't desire. Save some money so when things happen or things come up, we can take care of it right then. Um, Five is gain control of your time. So, like I said, you can never get back the time you wasted on people and things. So make sure you're using your time on stuff that is important to you. Um, yes, we do have to work. Yes, we do have to spend time with our children, our family, and things like that. But spend some time with yourself. Spend some time doing things that you want to do, because if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay, and make sure that you are leaving me a comment so I'll know when you who is watching the video, because I do appreciate you guys' support. So we're and as well, guys. If you want to donate to the channel, if you want to donate to the channel, to MJ&J family, Mukbang's channel, you can cash app us at MJ&J Mom 18. So I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. I don't